to find the truth.
Welcome back, everybody, to Tabletop Theater, where we continue the long saga. The next version, I don't know what season or chapter it is, but we're searching for Los, the newest threat to Exandria. With us today, we find Veritas, Karl, and Kikoira, and Rekik, which is the,
Just Re.
What's that?
Just Re.
Just Re.
Yeah.
Which is the right-hand man for Veritas. In their search. Well, before we get that, let's pause right here and actually ask what we have been doing, or where we're at, what relationships we got. Give us, the audience, a quick reminder of your characters. I guess we'll start with Re. Please continue. Re, tell us a bit about your character and go.
Well, since since we need to establish what position Re has in the society, that would be Veritas's right hand's very specific finger. Whenever Veritas gets pissed at somebody, he sends the negotiating finger. And the negotiations usually end in a rather flamboyant results. And
Yes.
that is what Frey has been doing. Just going into places and blowing shit up.
Very unique skill set. As their right-hand owner, tell us, it's been a long time since you've played Veritas. We welcome her back.
She's been also, she has many aliases, one of which is the gentleman. And she has, well, to describe her, for those that are new or can't remember, she's short. She's she's taller than me, which isn't saying much for those who've seen me in person. She's half elf, and very old in elf years, because of the fact that she actually technically is from previous time.
Frozen in time, retransported back here.
Yep. Or transported in the future.
Right.
So
The Captain America effect.
yes, exactly. She's optimistic about life, very optimistic, and she got really upset when she lost the gentleman, and she ended up becoming the gentleman. And now she's looking for retribution on those that took the gentleman.
You'll get your chance. You'll get your chance. As such, the gentleman has become a near global threat. Not the gentleman. Los is indirectly involved in that. And you've been chasing down that lead with the aid and the help of the Arcana Pensophagal, which on occasion you exchange information with back and forth for the good of the people. You've helped change them from, let's say, if the CIA were not a backstabbing, evil fucking corporation that does shit without people, if they took all the proper concepts and ran it better, you and you've had a great helping hand with that. And it has Chance, as has Chance, who's, you know, an ex-thief with change of heart. You have many common threads together to help build something new. And it's this same liaison that brings us with Karl. Karl, who used to work for Los. Tell us a bit of Karl and what he has been up to, please.
Karl is now going to try to speak like Karl. I'll be back. Yes, okay. Now I've got it. Yes. Karl, well, if Re is the finger of Veritas, I guess I would have to be the fist.
Or at least for the Arcana Pansophago, right?
That, yes. More like, point me at what does not belong, and I will remove it. I can't keep the accent up. Shit. I'll be back. Okay.
We'll fix it in post. Don't worry about it. We'll fix it in post. The only time I ever really want you to use your accent is when it's character appropriate and doing something fucking badass.
Okay. In which case, I will attempt to talk normally, because can't do that for long. All right. Yeah, Karl has been going on missions of both hunting and scouting for the Arcana Pansophacal. Well, I remember the name.
Good, guys. Good.
And,
it's hard. It's written like that by lore because I've got to follow the things, but
yes.
It's fucking hard. I'd call it something different if I could.
Well, no, I forgot the first name. I remembered the Pansophacal part, but
you're gonna get an inspiration point for that, by the way. You get to use it once a day.
Woohoo! Where do I? There we go. I've got an inspiration marker. All right. I'll forget about that too. One of the problems with being old is you forget things. Okay, now I'm Apu. My name is Apu.
Thank you for your introduction to Karl. Please continue.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, basically, I've been going around and knocking heads and trying to dig out information, and then knocking the heads of the people I've taken the information from, and coming back with it. And I've been doing that. Building up strength, and recently I've found out through hard work and training I am now immune to disease and poison. That's a really, or was that Armalad? Now that's the problem when all of a sudden at the last second you're. Yeah, no, that was Armalad. No, what is this one? Oh yes, if you wound me during battle, I can do weird shit now. That was it.
Oh, nice. This will be very exciting.
Remember,
if we get to fight, this is just
Yes.
more of a backstory thing. We're missing a couple key players. I don't know how much of this is going to be lore versus not, but it's fun to play with these characters.
And in case you've also forgotten, my character is basically wanted to become an actor in following the footsteps of a certain Terminator, and ended up going to Los Angeles and Hollywood, and then got hooked up with Los's gang and Los's Angels, and got brought to this world from dirt, aka Earth, and when he was asked to do something morally dubious, he decided that he didn't think it would be a good idea to continue to work with Los.
You mean you didn't want to set up a nuclear explosion in the middle of Tal'Dorei? What?
Oh, I thought that was something before that. Okay, I didn't want to do that either because I would have been blown up.
Great. Perfect. And then, yeah, you turned your back on Pistolero and Los at the most inopportune time. He still holds a bit of a grudge, just a little bit of a grudge against. Well, oh boy, Sarah. Uh, quick message from Sarah. Nursing a broken
Ow.
tooth. Oof, oof. Well, we
Oh,
hope you feel
Oh
better,
better.
no.
huh?
I hope that's the tooth, the whole tooth and nothing but the tooth, so help you chew. Sorry, I always have to do a dentist joke.
Oh boy. Why do you have to rub it in? No, that's not it. That didn't work as a pun. Never mind. Well, on that refresher, we find ourselves hot on the trail of Los. Your leads have brought you to this tavern. Normal tavern, rustling people. Do you mind switching us over to the?
Ooh, yes.
Let me take a look at how this is. Yeah. So this is, you know, what's so funny is that I spend so much effing time on the actual maps and the like the setups and the like, oh, what kind of monsters than I do with the actual storylines.
Hey, as long as you're having fun.
No, like this is harder to do than the other stuff because the other stuff I have like all pre-made. Anyways, doesn't matter. Back in.
I like how the chef at the top is like part of the map as opposed to a character.
Well, here's the thing. No, no, no. So I had two choices. Here, let me ask your guys, you and the audience's opinion on this. So, notice, obviously, you guys have been represented from now on with these little circles, right? They're like, hey, man, that we're the heroes. Look at us. We're circles. But then, like, I have all these other people, like bartender. But then I'm like, you know what? I could just go with like, hey, look, they're normal peoples. So I'm
Yeah,
like, I don't know.
I was talking about that earlier. I really like, the people that you have on the map. I was like, oh, they look like the waitress over in the top.
Yeah.
I you know,
Actually, it's a little girl carrying a kitten, but yeah. I mean, you have to zoom in. It's a little girl carrying a kitten. Look, here, let me see if I can bring it up. See? Look.
oh, yeah. I was like looking at them, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Okay.
Oh, they can move too. Okay, I thought they were part of the painted onto the background. Okay, cool.
So, I don't know. And over here, like, I put, like, okay, well, on the far left side, I put, like, okay, well, here's a dude, normal looking dude, but it's sitting across a circle. So, I'm like, I don't know what to choose. I think from now on, should we just make you the circle people or the special people? This way, everybody else is like, yeah.
Well, the
Yeah,
bad guys. What about the bad guys? Do they also they still have to be circles too, don't they?
they should
Well,
be
here's the here's
square.
Rather have the bad guys in circles so we can determine.
right. Because look, here's an example. I'm going to bring in a Velociraptor.
Like,
Yeah, they should be squares.
Well, no, I mean, I can only do so much. But look, see, they're clearly a circle and they're red while you guys are blue for heroes.
uh,
Uh, so yeah, I think I'll get rid of like the. In the future, they will just use circles to represent the main characters, and everybody else is just like background extras, you know. Oh, by the way, sidebar. I should have talked about this earlier. We'll talk about this in next. Don't worry about it.
No,
I was a
tell
background
them.
extra in a cool movies.
No,
It doesn't matter.
no, no, tell them. Tell them.
cliffhanger for next time. Yeah, we're
I
going to
don't
talk
want a
about something.
cliffhanger.
I
Just tell
was a
us.
background extra for a couple movies, but this one movie just came out a couple of weeks ago. It's called My Dead Friend Zoe. My Dead Friend Zoe. It's out in theaters right now. It might just go to streaming here shortly. And there's a scene towards the end, what's normally called the pay the get what you want slash pay the heavy price. There's a scene in the park where I am a background extra throughout a lot of it.
Ooh,
Cool.
So
we're gonna
anyway,
have to go see
I
that
wrote
one
it
with the
down.
missus.
My Dead Friend Zoe. It's a cool movie. It's a special project too. Anyways, back to this. So those guys will be just background extras. This way we'll be more clear. clarify, right? In the future? Cool. Your leads have brought you here, to this tavern, to this place. People wrestling around, food in the background, bartender. Veritas, what would you like to do?
I want to remember the last 30 days of how I came to, because I remember everything.
Okay, sure. Absolutely. This is a great use of your time. Rec and Carl, whilst I recall this quick tale that'll take only a few seconds, drinking, food, anything like that?
Yes. Drinking
All right.
food.
Drinking, food.
That means
Perfect.
ales for both of us.
Waitress brings it over. There's a hefty amount right there. And you guys are big, burly bodyguards for Veritas, who Chance brought the opportunity to you. We got some new information, some new leads. Los. There's a special mission. There's a special location here at this edge of this is a coastal town, leads you to a coastal town. Here, there's been new coins, new money with what we think is coming from Los. You know a lot of the underground, the network, how can I put this? The deep
Black
web.
market?
No, yeah, the deep web. Your contacts in the deep web. I don't know how to go. Anyways, and that has led you here through contacts, investigations, back and forth, slipping of, you know, you've got a lot of coin. You've got a lot of resources. Little by little, you've been getting closer and closer. With that, of course, having to get your hands involved. But this requires your very special touch, your your need for this. Your contact is at the bar, the bartender.
So I do a sweep and I go over to the bar.
First, let's do a sweep. Why don't you roll me a perception check? First roll of the day, guys. It's a simple roll. I mean, this roll doesn't have a lot of, or does it? Let's see.
There's no perception. Oh, 18 or 16, whichever.
16 on this one. You've already scoped out most of this place, most of the clientele is okay. There's a semi spooky person in the corner, just keeping to themselves. Nothing major, but you've kept an as if anything that's the most danger. But your guards to have you feel safe. You walk forward. You noticed a couple of people in the background moving crates back and forth. It's almost very too normal. It's very very like normal esque, a little too normal. The bartender is swiping the thing. What do you have, Missy?
Actually, as I'm talking to him, I go all the way up to the corner here so I can basically look around as I'm talking to him to keep, put my back up against the wall so I don't have my back to anybody.
Perfect.
And I say, can I have a lager? and some information as I pass over some money.
Who brings
Perfect.
up a lumberjack? A logger? Okay.
He's in the middle of he sees the large amount of coin that you put down, quickly snatches it up, puts his back to you, pours a quick drink, and without quite looking at you, just starts talking. Are you here to help with the rat problem?
Yes.
Oh, I'm Paul, owner of this establishment. Nice to meet you. And he scoots even further to have a little bit more intimate conversation as he's like making sure that and he's looking around a little nervously. The guild, the Rat Catchers Guild, told me they'd send somebody like you. We have rats in the cellar, big rats. They need clearing. I'm sure a good. And he looks over at your table. You and your not doesn't what does he say? He says you and your
Patriots?
your party are good for clearing out monsters. Are good at what in this
Vermin?
part rat catchers is usually from your knowledge and because of your intelligence, rat catchers is normally the kind of guild that'd be like, hey, low level party members, levels 1, 2, and 3, are sent to like, oh yeah, please clear out the rats in my basement. You know, this is a known thing. Like, and where you fight extra large rats.
Not always even
Rats
extra
of
large ones.
extraordinary. What is it? Rats of extraordinary size.
Rats of unusual size.
Yeah, ROUSs. Rodents of unusual
Yeah,
size.
no,
Yeah.
we're not. This isn't Princess Bride, okay?
It could be.
Anyways, it says
You just need to wear a tiara.
we have rodents of unusual size, and he pushes back. He pushes back your money, and he says, if you're here to clean out that problem, if you're here to take care of that problem, your money, you don't have to pay for anything. In fact, we'll pay you.
I'm like, are we talking about the same things?
We have a rat problem. Big rats. Big rats in the cellar. And he pulls I could pay you a little up front and more when you finish up. And he flips over a new coin. Slowly. You catch it. It's not the normal gold coin that Taldore has here. In fact, it has a sort of genial face, smiling, half bald, grain, dark, slick hair with a little bit of crow's peak. Very possibly Los.
I look at the coin, I look at him. It's like, we'll clean out your issue, but I'm going to need more information afterwards.
Of course. And you notice that there is like over here there's obviously an entrance to a cellar. Fuck it, you want to go now?
It's like they only had one architect for taverns
Yeah.
on this planet. They all look the same. They all have the entrance to the cellar over there.
You're like, I don't expect it to be, how can I say, like, you don't mind keeping it down, a little bit of the noise down, it'll be fine. And he talks to this guy over here. You know, he comes over, opens up the little slidey thing, the little flap that allows people to go back into the bar. And, I mean, you guys go into the next room. Okay, here we go. I have a new room for you. As you go down into this, as you go into the cell, you know, there's the normal crates and boxes and shit, right? There's normal crates and boxes and shit. And there's like a little trapdoor thing that, like, leads more down. There's lights and lanterns. And he hands you like, do you need light down there? And he's handing the things as it leads down. And
to my colleagues.
What's that? Yeah.
My colleagues.
Let's transition you to the new.
I don't need the lamp.
You need it. You're a human.
No, I have glasses to take care of that.
Oh,
look, Armelad's back.
Yeah. Time out. I forgot about that. Let me fix this. Let me put you 3 back and copy paste.
Is the
What is this?
bartender coming with us?
Nah, he just leads you downstairs.
That's inconvenient.
And more importantly, the guy with the crate that was there, he's like, yeah, I ain't going down there. Yeah, I ain't going down there. There's, and he just goes. So, as you're going down the stairs, why don't you roll me a perception checks?
Perception. 24.
Carl, you ever get that Veritas? This is cool. This is normal. This is just another. You instantly recognize it like, hey, I have a bar. Very many bars like there are taverns like this with their own sub basement that have been expanded. A lot of them are big. A lot of them. That's where a lot of you keep a lot of specials. This is like that, where it's extra large. It's not normal for somebody like him to have something like this, extra large. Re, everything's, I mean, it's dark. You got the lantern, nothing out of the ordinary. You've kind of still finishing off your beer. Carl puts on his glasses. Extra detail. Everything's high def, black and white images. This is out of the ordinary. You ever have that feeling where like you're having a dream, or you wake up and you're having a dream, and you're like, hey man, I'm just in high school, but then you open the door and like, what am I doing in the auditorium? It's something completely, or what am I doing now? Now
it's out of place.
Everything's, yeah, like it feels completely out of place, yet you remember something like this. And as you start creeping down into this area, we transition into this new map. Do you guys see these things right here? These little rats?
Yes.
Actually, let me double check that.
And then
There
some
are
in the corners.
Just to know that something before you go in the battle, you can start with 5. Oh, was it 4 or 5? Let me just quickly check. 4 temporary hit points, and you have these little snacks that you can use a bonus action on to gain 4 temporary hit points, maximum of 4 at a time. So if you need quick 4 hit points, you can use a bonus action to bite down on one of the snacks.
Done and done. And this is what you've been constant. Take it, do it, activate it. Because as soon as you've been preparing this and not paying as much attention, But as soon and I mean, as you call dog Carl starts, as soon as the light comes in out of the corner, the startling noises bring about these well, rats of unusual size, giant, large rats. Let's go ahead and
Uh, Before we go anywhere, I'm going to sort of huddle up with the other two and say, "Be careful, guys, but um, be be bolstered."
bolstered.
But don't. 2 points of bolster gone. I'm not bolstering myself.
Increase your costs. All right.
No, no. Yeah. Where are we? Here, I'll pop it up for you if you want.
You get 1d8.
No, I'm doing the 4 10 minutes thing, and I've got my 1d3 programmed into my stream deck.
Okay, cool. Cool. All right.
So the that perception roll was just to notice that it was unusual, this area.
Yeah.
Okay. What's this thing in the corner here?
That's well, let's find out
Okay.
as we all roll some initiative. Yeah. Let's see.
I will roll initiative twice. Well, I guess I don't need to roll it a second time. That's not going to get any better.
I'm left.
All right. So, the first one in the corner, or the big stuff, is a diseased giant rats. The thing in the corner that you were asking about is a swarm of rats.
And they're all really slow initiatively. Oh, 1, 2.
There we go.
No,
So
wonderful.
let me
Okay.
reorder this, sort order. Oh my goodness! Look at this thing on the turn order thing tracks now.
Whoa, it's
working
actually
for you
working.
Right? Okay, so top of the round. Carl, since you have the eyesight and you notice this, there's your targets. What would you like to do?
I'd like to get angry.
Bonus action. Pissed off.
And I'd like to roll 1d8 to find out what random thing happens. And then I'll post up the okay. 2. You teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action.
Nice.
Okay. Not that I really need to teleport given the distances here, but that seems like a good place to teleport.
Ooh. It's been a while since I played this character.
Okay. And I would like to introduce this particular one here to an axe.
Do it.
Recklessly.
Do it.
24.
That hits.
Oh, do I have rage checked? Yeah, make sure rage is checked. There we go. Oops. Clicking send doesn't do anything. 11. Oh, just a second. Is that correct? I thought, oops, not creating. Close that. the rage damage went up. Or was that my imagination? Rage. Okay, no, rage damage doesn't go up until level 16. Never mind. Oh, actually, no, it did go up. It went up to 3. Never mind. Okay. And so, okay, 11.
On which one?
On the
Upper
one
bottom.
further north.
All right. He's swiping. He's gone. Wait. Unless there's any special rules. Hang on. And he's got pack tactics, but that doesn't help him here. Yeah, he goes splat. Boom, splat. He's a gunner.
And the reason I went up here was, well, my second attack is going against the other one.
Do it.
Oh, critical.
Did you do roll with rage with that?
It's the same turn, so yes, I'm still
No, but I
it's
mean,
called recklessly.
Recklessly. Okay, then yeah, natural 20. Let's find out how this works.
16 points of damage.
Except it didn't roll the extra die.
There's an extra die.
Yes, at level 9.
Didn't it add the +6?
Yeah, but that was only
that's from the yeah. You're right.
You probably need to add it to your weapon.
Yeah.
Brutal critical, I believe it's called. There it is. Oops, I just minimized it. That didn't help.
I know what it is, but you have to add the effect to your weapon. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The damage has to increase.
So it's an extra D8?
Yeah.
You can add it to the character sheet as just during critical.
Later. I don't depends on if you're gonna want to run them from this point forward.
Roll 1d8. 1. Wow, that was exciting. So 17.
It brutalizes. He is completely with a loud squeak, like both of first slice cuts the first one in half. The diseased rat and the second almost with your next slice splat, over splat, to the point of like it even causes an explosion. In fact, chopping these guys up causes an explosion. Please roll.
Good thing I'm immune to disease.
You actually are correct. Good thing you are immune to these. Can you
But that's not diseased. That one isn't diseased.
Both of these are diseased rats. So, can you click on the button that says I'm immune to disease?
Oh no! Again, that was the monk. Sorry, I'm not immune to disease. I'm getting I'm blurring the two characters together.
Well, that's okay. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw is Constitution 29.
More than enough to more than enough to negate the effects.
A bit overkill.
Yeah.
That is your turn.
So that's 3 criticals in 5 rolls.
That was Karl, Rec, and then Veritas. Rec, what would you like to do?
Well, seeing that this seems to be one of those things where stuff just happens, I'm just gonna go ahead and frostbite the last one.
Let's see. No damage. Constitution spell description. You throw 9 cold. That's a damage. Does he have to do a thing?
There's a save in there.
Constitution saving throw. Oh, failed save. He takes 1d6, which is what you rolled. So Constitution saving throw. Here we go.
I rolled 2d6. So.
No. You already rolled it. It's in the spell. Like it's right there. It's like
it says
9
DC
cold.
17.
Yeah.
And he rolled 16.
Yep. Yeah, he gets full damage.
9 points.
9 points.
Freeze, motherfucker.
Actually, that's kind of cool.
Very good. Cool. Very good. I got it.
You can see it has a little frozen symbol on his top right-hand corner.
Yeah.
All right.
That's cool.
Then I'm gonna move up here.
Perfect. Veritas.
Do I see the last one that's over here?
First off, that's a great point. Why don't you roll me a
Perception?
perception check?
Think you see it.
19. First off, you see that. Yes, for sure. Um, you also see and hear and sense more of them coming. There's more incoming. There's more than that are here. But
There's one coming, guys.
something else you may recognize. You recognize this surrounding. Besides, like, you get that feeling that something's off, but you have that dream feeling like deja vu, but not quite deja vu. We've been here before. Um, and then, because of your perception check, I'm going to do this. No, I'm going to keep that guy there. This is just easier to do. Copy, paste, remove that off of him. And then you see for sure this guy, as well as you see a couple more swarms. And a couple more incoming rats from the corners. Enable dynamic lighting? No, don't enable dynamic lighting. Your perception check brings... Stop it. This out. There you go. So I am revealing swarms and rats.
Woo! Rodents of
What is the
unusual
difference?
size.
What is the difference between swarms and rats?
Giant, extra large diseased rats that seem to explode with some sort of noxious poisonous fumes. And have you ever seen a rat king? This is a swarm of like a knotted swarms of rats coming all as a group, but rather than you stomping one at a time, you can just hit the group.
Yeah. Instead of one big rat, you got many small rats acting as one.
Gotcha.
You have revealed more. You're in the middle with a torch
And
here on the ground. What would you like to do?
I point out to I do a sweep around, meaning, I go, guys, look, boom, boom, and I point to all of the ones that I just found. Then I pull out my returnable daggers, and I'm going to try. Let me see the distance. Hold on. Can
You
it?
can move and then you can move, throw, move, hide. You can do bonus action, action, move, whatever order and combination you want.
Okay. Um, I wanna. I'm trying to get to this one over here because it's like right close to my team.
Ping it one more time. This guy right here.
This
And what
guy.
I
This
want
guy.
to do
Yeah.
both.
Just move a
Both.
little bit. Move a little bit. Throw it at him, and then you can move again afterward for the remainder of your movement.
Okay. So I am going to boom boom because I can do both.
Yes, you can. One at each. Can you?
Yeah.
No. Can you? Only if you have multi-attack. I don't know that you do. Look for something that says multi-attack. As a rogue, you're not very special at multi-attack unless it's a higher level. So you may or may not have it. So check on your sheet to see if it has multi-attack. In fact, I could check with you.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think so either. Because your whole thing is you get crit damage, which is much more important. You get rather than doing multiple small little attacks, you do one really big attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the one that's the closest to rat,
Uh-huh.
and with my returnable daggers.
That hits. Give me some damage. Do you want to crit this guy?
Um, yeah.
All right.
How do I do that?
Is there a button there that says
Sneak attack.
sneak attack?
But I don't have sneak attack.
Why not? Oh, you're right, because they're not. You're right, because there's nobody adjacent and you haven't hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so then no, just do your normal damage then. Click on the button. So 8 damage against.
I didn't mark sneak. Why is
It's
it
okay.
giving it
It's okay.
sneak
We can just
automatically?
ignore. It's automatic. We're just gonna ignore it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyways, 8 damage kills him. Here's one more
Okay.
thing. As a bonus action, you could throw one more dagger, or you could hide, or you could dash and move really, really fast somewhere. Which would you like to do?
I want to. I want to.
Attack,
I'm
run,
gonna have
or
to
hide.
hide. I'm gonna have to hide.
Okay, so pick me a corner and then roll me your sneak.
Okay.
AKA stealth.
Yes.
Um, I'm gonna go here. Why is it not pointing?
You could just click and drag your character.
Okay.
Is it that corner that you're going for, or is it this corner?
I was gonna. Which corner? I mean, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find the whole map here. Okay.
Say top right, top left, bottom right, bottom left.
Let's go with top right.
Perfect. All right. So you go somewhere here where they may or may not see you, and you're gonna roll me a stealth.
The one isn't the one that. Oh, I thought she killed the one by Rack, not the one near me. Okay. I thought she killed this one.
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to
Yeah.
get, not the one by you. Sorry.
Yeah, this is the one that died, not the one over by the right-hand side.
Oh, this one. Okay, no, this one is still alive then. Sorry, because it has the swarm of rats has a lot more HP than the one large giant
Oh,
rat.
I thought
So
that was a rat. Sorry.
no, this is a swarm of rats, and it's got it's got more HP than 8.
Okay.
Okay, so why don't you just kill this one and then hide in this corner
Yeah,
Yes.
well,
behind
Let's do
me?
that.
That's a
Let's
great
do
idea. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Roll me your stealth to see how well you can hide.
Okay, stealth.
15. 15 is not bad. If they sense it. It is now their turn. Because they all got to move last.
Including the ones that just showed up? Or have they already moved?
Hey guys,
That's okay.
we're at level 10 now.
Yes.
I think it's time for me to take the
kid gloves.
Kid gloves
training
off?
wheels off. Training wheels off. I think it's time for me to. I mean, you guys have what, 100 HP? Are you really freaked out about this attack, guys? Anyways, first off, let's see if the swarm of rats, keen smell. They have advantage on perception checks to see if they find Veritas.
He's making rat noises now.
All right, let's see. Senses. Perception is. All right, perception is. And. Okay.
They can't even find the room.
No, they're 11 and 12 is good. 11 and 12 with advantage.
Oh, they have advantage. Okay,
They
well,
have
yeah, but
advantage. Keen
yes,
sense.
but they still don't see her. Okay.
No, they don't see her. So they see everybody else. Fantastic. Let's have some fun. First off, let's get these guys out of the way because they're just big rats that are getting in the way. One, how much movement do they have? 30 feet and 30 feet. One, where's the laser tool? Where's the ruler tool? Yeah, they have more than enough. What about this guy? Okay, he's on his way. What about this guy? All right, and this guy. Oh, this guy's definitely gonna get to you. All
You
right,
can walk through that hole. Or is that a hole?
this guy's gonna go there. This guy's gonna go here. This guy's gonna come
That
here.
I have, and that's right. Is that a pole or is that what is that? That
Those are. I will describe them here in a second. They are. They are columns. They are columns going up. In fact, if you kind of look at this area from a distance, you might recall this from like an underground fight where you fought Los when Los first came in. I'm reusing that asset, and for some of you, that, in fact, for Karl, this area, since you came here, this area is starting to seem very familiar to you. Rec, I don't think was around then,
Nope.
but Karl definitely. When you first came here from dirt, and there was this big old portal, and you walked through. This is the room you walked in through, underneath the ziggurat. At least that sense of memory is starting to come to you mid-battle.
I don't know why, but I seem to have. I see two characters of mine on the screen at the moment. The one moving next to the
There's two of me. There's only I don't see. I only see one
I
of
can
you.
see two of me.
Wait. I can look at the map. Where's the other one of you?
Well, the other one is here north, next to.
Yeah, that's where you actually are. Is up here, right?
Yeah, but I have another one that's here. It seems that it's
And there's
traveling
an extra
between
one
these
of
two.
me here.
I'm just gonna
Really?
delete that and see what happens.
No, that you just deleted your actual character.
That's all right. I'll bring him back.
Okay.
Oh,
Can you?
yeah. I don't see your other one.
I'm gonna-
And
It's
we're all
right.
looking at your
It's right
screen.
here.
Yeah, I'm trying to delete it, but it's not going away. This is funny.
How's
and
it
I
possible?
don't-
Because
And I
we're
don't
literally
see it on the
looking at your
stream
screen.
either. I don't see it on the stream, but there are
Yeah.
two of us in this area here.
Yeah, I can see my character right here. It's right there, but it's invisible on the map.
How's it invisible on the stream though? That's craziness. Okay,
Because
first
the
up,
stream is using my secondary account, so it only sees what is public. Oh, could it be?
Oh, I
Have
see.
you? You have enabled invisibility on this character or something?
dude,
Yeah,
it
and
doesn't
there's-
show up on me.
There's a
In fact, for
second
me, it's
copy
on
of
that-
my character beside these rats here.
Yep. There's something wonky with this, but yeah.
Wait, that's a dad. That's Rack. That's R-A-K. Never mind. That's the wrong guy. This is you, Rack.
Yeah, that's me.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Except you're up one more square.
Oh.
there.
Oh, wow. This is just multiplying my things here over here. Yeah. This is wonky as fuck.
I want to see what you're seeing.
My goodness.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
print the screenshot. Ah, fuck.
Yeah. Good
There's
point.
my Discord. I'm just gonna put it in general chat because everybody can see it. Oh, somebody got a Discord message.
Just all of us,
And that's what I'm seeing. So that there's two. A copy of me and Wooster in the middle, beside those rats. Oh, I can actually even move the extra copy.
I
I
didn't
can move
get
both
the
copies.
general chat.
I can move both copies. Woohoo! Here, I've got you surrounded by me and another me.
All right, guys. Well, listen, we have a limited amount of time.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Technical difficulties. Actually, can you drag your other copy of you that's in the middle there? We can just drag them off to the side with the dead rats.
What did you guys move your characters to? No, because
I
these are the
haven't
real
seen-
ones.
No, that's not the real one. The real one is up here.
There is no. To me, it doesn't show up there.
Okay.
Okay.
There's
Okay,
the
I'll
one in
move
the right
that one
position.
down here. Move this one up there.
Leave. Stop.
Whatever you move the last will be visible to us.
This guy. Move it there. All right.
Okay, now there's two of me there. Okay.
It's fine because on the stream,
Okay.
that's what the stream sees, and it's
Okay.
what works.
Okay. And did you want to get rid of the extra character you brought in?
No.
Okay, I don't know why, but I can move it. So at least I got it out of my way.
Can you delete the one that you just moved?
No, I didn't delete anything. I just moved it into the corner.
Yeah, just move it into the corner. It's fine. Thank
Okay.
you. Yeah, cool. There's some
That
be some
was
sort of
weird.
weird bug. Anyways, here we go. You guys got swarmed by the rats. There are rats. They're gonna attack you now. And they have wait a second. Rats have pack tactics.
They have advantage against me anyway. What do I care?
Yeah. All right. Let's see. How many rats? Rat packs. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right. Rat packs. Bites and spites. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna have 2 bites from the big rats, disease rats.
Who are these against?
The first attack was against Karl. The other 2 were against Rick.
So the other two hit.
Okay. And then these 2 diseased giant rats are going to attack Karl right now. With advantage.
Missed.
All right. So you're saying that the first 2 bites hit? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here's the damage against Re. It's 8 and 6, and we're adding 10 to each attack.
10 to each attack?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because
So 36.
36.
14 and 20 is 34.
18 and 16.
8 and 6 is 14, and adding 10 to each one.
Oh.
14 plus 20 is 34, not
Okay,
36.
Yep. My
Trying to
bad.
save you 2 hit points.
Thank you. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Actually, that's too fierce. Let's just do +5 because these are just rats. Let's do 5 each. So let's just do a total of 10. 24 total damage on you from these rats. Oh, and
4 against your temporary hit points.
yeah.
Yep.
These are not the disease one, so it doesn't matter. Okay. But guess what, folks? It is now top of the round.
So Karl goes first.
Yes. Where do I want to be? I could teleport up to 30 feet. um,
Yeah, but if you go up 30 feet, you'll be in the rock.
yes, but if I go up only 10 feet, I'll be in the wreck. Sorry.
Fair point.
I
Carry on.
I honestly, they can't, despite the fact that they can't see Veritas, the fact that she's there, does that, oh, or I could just do reckless. Oh, they're gonna have advantage anyway. Yes, I'll just do reckless, so it doesn't matter. Okay. I will attack uh this one here. Is that is that a swarm?
Hang on. Ping it one more time. That is definitely a swarm. Did they not have
Okay.
names? I thought the names would show up.
There's no actual names. It's just they do have different symbols though.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was just a rat.
Sorry, guys. They're supposed to have nameplates. From now on, they will.
Okay. Okay, that one. And I will go whack. 25
That hits.
for a measly 7. I assume that didn't do anything significant.
One more time. Did we hit the what's called a giant rat or the rat swarm?
This one here.
Hang on one second. Ping it one more time. Okay, that is a rat swarm. You hit it for a total of 7.
7.
All right. It's just you actually hit 3 of them, but they're a swarm. There's many
Yeah,
left.
okay.
You take about a third out.
I'll whack it again
All right. Yeah, that definitely hits.
for 9.
For a total of 9. Oops. There's barely like a handful left, like maybe a little bit of a swarm. You've taken the other third of them away.
Okay. I can still teleport as a bonus action, but I'm not going to. I'll stay here to give other people advantage.
Okay, next up, I believe, is Re, and then Veritas.
Yep.
What's funny is it cut you out of the turn order now, so now it broke the turn order. Ice Storm.
I did some calculating, and I can get all of them except the ones on the other side of Karl inside the ice storm without hurting anyone, any friendly.
Okay, cool. What do they have to make, a dexterity saving throw?
Yes, the spell save DC is actually 17. I don't know why it's saying 14. But yeah, let me just, do I have it in the roll? Yeah, there's the ice storm.
Yeah, there's DC 17. 12 bludgeoning and 16 cold.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemies.
So let's say they failed. They take
That would be a total of 28 damage.
28 damage.
Do you just roll 1 for each type, or are you rolling all 7 saving throws?
Let's keep it simple, guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it simple, right? Because you know why. I don't feel like doing all that jazz. So let's just go ahead and slash freeze. Finish these off. What level spell is that?
4.
Is that your highest?
No.
Higher than level 4?
I'm a level 10 magic user. I have better spells than this.
Alright.
This is not even my final form.
The barkeep upstairs, remember, I told you to keep it quiet. But suddenly even though there's a ceiling, it kind of like magically opens up in like a portal, and just like slam of just like big old chunks of ice, or doing a really good job of slamming all these rats. It's, how can I put this?
Deafening.
Yeah,
Not
it just
subtle.
take, yeah, not just that, but like the splatting of rat and blood and bone and chunks of ice is just all over. The little area of the ceiling shakes a little bit, dust settles. More Ray?
Without any somatic or verbal. Oh, without. Okay.
What's
That wouldn't do anything. That just means you don't have to speak or.
Hey, you told me it isn't subtle. I have literally this subtle spell for it.
Yeah, yeah, but that doesn't make the spell quiet. That just means you don't have to talk. Oh, by the way,
there's
we left you one, Veritas. There's still one
yeah,
left for you to kill.
there's one rat there.
No, I'm shaking my head because of the, I say, well, I'm not going to say anything, but I'm thinking to myself, wow, we were supposed to be
First off,
quiet.
roll me a dexterity saving throw, Veritas.
Dexterity saving throw.
Is that a natural one? That's a
It
natural
certainly
one.
would.
Natural one, yes.
That's a natural one.
That's natural one.
Oh, that's a natural one. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
yeah,
natural
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're hit. You've done a great job of hiding, but this chunk, I mean, this hailstorm and splatting, you're covered almost head to foot with blood, ice chunks. Like you walk out of the corner, and there's just like a silhouette form where you were.
I say, thanks, rat. At this point,
And then right next to you, and there is still one big giant rat still next to you though. Go ahead and with
You
the
do get,
because you were hiding, you have the
and I'm within 5. I'm beside it, so
right.
she gets a sneak attack.
Yeah, do it with advantage,
Anywhere,
and you get all the sneak attack on this fool.
That hits.
Yeah, roll me some damage.
27.
Should
I
be
think
enough.
Yeah, that's more than enough to
I'm pissed. I'm like,
it
no.
ridiculously. Um,
And then I
right.
That's quite the evil chortle you've got there.
The blood in the ice melts and the sort of like starts pooling into this area. Carl, this reminds you of that ritual that brought you here in the first place. You get flashbacks of like your recognition now for sure. This is, you see the runic symbols on the wall as they now splattered with blood, they start glowing in that strange purplish evil runic thing. The laughter continues loud. It's almost like in your head. At first, Veritas thought it was everybody laughing at her, but no, it's like a chortle. It's everywhere. It's in your mind. The ground starts, like, again, this blood starts going and starts glowing and it's burning off. You really immediately get that sense of, like, this is that underneath that ziggurat where that blood sacrifice was done, where how we were brought into this realm. Wreck, you see all this weird shit, you hear the laughter, all that. You have fallen into my trap.
Got a bad feeling about this.
I think with that we're going to I think we'll
break.
take a break now.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
you
take a break.
rat. Oh, sorry. And that wasn't even an intentional pun when I said you rat.
Oh,
Are
that's what
we
we're doing.
are we on break?
Going to
We go
break?
break.
No. And we're live. Hello, kids.
Oh, we are live, are we?
We'll be back, and we are.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Yeah, I moved away from lemonade to the clear stuff.
Water?
My favorite
Angua.
flavor of tea.
No tea.
Tequila.
Ah, tequila. There's a famous book about that. Yes, Tequila Mockingbird.
Oh boy! Okay, sorry. I'm just getting a few more things set up. Let me double check. Last
This is
thing.
not how I expected this session to go.
Oh,
Exactly. I thought we were just gonna kill some rats.
No, that's. I didn't even think we were going to be killing rats.
sorry. Let me fix my camera real quick. It's being all wonky because it's been like slowly drifting down. All right.
Oh, right, back to battle map.
Let me. Oh, are we back yet? Or
Yeah,
we're back.
We've been back for a
okay,
few
good,
minutes
good,
now.
good, good. Let me reiterate again. We are at level 10. This is some high level DM shit. The training wheels are off. This is just the start of the surprises to come. You're fighting Los now.
We're only halfway to
Los.
20.
Yeah. Los doesn't fuck around.
Well, it's good that he's monogamous.
Let's see here. Layers. Tokens. Is that showing up yet? No. Let's just go ahead and reveal some shit. Change
Oh,
layer.
that's neat. My own my own screen was lagging behind. I was in the wrong screen.
Whoa, that room just got a lot more crowded.
It sure did. The very much that blood sacrifice ritual. This swarms of bloody rats splattered all over the walls, triggering those runic, arcane, demented, necrotic, dark, evil magic that previously had opened up a portal or had one step through Carlos and Los and his minions, including Karl and many others. That memory triggers in your brain again. It's just replayed. It's like a traumatic PTSD. Except that this time, in the same dreamlike fashion, outsteps words, Laura, as well as flanked by two, they're bone knights, bony, monstrous, like, as if like the skeletal thing wrapped armor of skeleton and flesh on itself as even more armor, wielding a shield of like massive bones melded perfectly with the large swords flanked by that, and still in the bend and in the silhouette of the portal, probably Los, but you get the sense, that feeling. However, it's just pure silhouette and dark red eyes. and you just hear the laughter.
Is
Everybody
this a
roll
wall?
me a charisma check.
Is this a wall?
Charisma check or charisma
It-
save?
A charisma save. Charisma save, yeah. Yes and no. It is
Like an
what
archway?
was an expansion of the room, like a dream. It is now that wall is no longer there. And now stepping forth is like from that other section is that whole group that you could see. Charisma save. Charisma save.
Hit the wrong-
Wow.
Where's the save?
Yeah, you rolled one already. 18.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
it's good.
I just did charisma. I didn't do save.
Yeah,
Oh,
It says
that's-
charisma save.
Oh,
Yeah. Fantastic. One second. Wow, you all guys roll so well. This wave of like this unnatural wave of fear hits you for a second as like dreams as like this suddenly turns into a nightmare. All your little strange fears starting to come true. Here's Los, here's Lauda, but this sense of doom and dread of oppression, you steal your mind, and almost like when you're dreaming and you gain, no, this is just a dream, I could control this. That feeling suddenly dissipates.
So, boss, you want them frozen or fried?
fried.
Well,
If you say that out loud,
perfect.
I look at them and I
Do
go
you-
fried.
Go ahead. Do you have a I will let you initiate this. I will let you initiate this attack. Roll it on the thing so I can see it. How it works.
Sure.
Just a quick question, Carlos. Was there a break so that I'll have to rage again, or was there no break?
It'll just continue. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this because that's gonna fry their brains.
What level is this?
5.
Level 5.
Well, you've got even higher ones, I bet.
No,
Probably
this
not at
is
level
this is my
10.
top range.
Yeah. You go to send it off. It fizzles.
I see.
We're in my realm now. Roll me some initiative. You lose a spell.
Okay. Fair enough. Eh.
Again, I get advantage on initiative when my first roll is a 20. Okay, I don't need the second roll.
There we go. Ha! I'm clearly distraught by this.
Oh, just a second. What the heck? This doesn't make any sense. Roll a d20. Oh, a d20, d20. Okay, yeah.
I don't like the way these are organized. I'm just going to do this. Can I do that? No, I can't do that. Grr. Can I? No, grr. All right. Da 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 da. Let's see.
Oh, are we where we are now, or where are we where we were before? Like when you put the characters back on. So yeah, we were up like here. And yeah, and he was one higher to the right.
Something like that. Yeah. I think that's good. Let's go ahead and as you throw your strike, and in the background, this again, what you could only assume is Lois, except that now it's just like pure silhouette as transposed by like this weird light of the star of like what's that? Gosh darn it, Stargate like effect. Anyways,
But how
top
did
of
it
the
go?
round,
How did
top
it
of the round.
go?
Let's
You're
do
in
a
my
couple of
world
foots.
now, not your world. And I got friends on the other side.
Let's really introduce this. Still just a silhouette. Pulls out his hands from the left hand. Freddy Krueger like a Freddy
Claws.
Krueger like claws come out. One,
Wolverine.
two, Los is coming for you. 3, 4, lock the door.
Oh, I
This
thought you were going
little
to say lots of
child.
gore, but okay.
Yeah, well, let's say that this gore, that blood that was all the way around, explodes into like this bit of like the walls around that are like gore filled and runic, flash and rune. And top of the round, let's do a spell effect. I want everybody to give me what will be fun. Psychic effect.
7 hit points.
What could be fun? What kind of wisdom saving throw? One of you's got really good wisdom.
Mm.
Not me.
Oh no. Oh no. Carl steals his mind against this. Because of your previous history, you 100% recognize this as Freddy Krueger, Dreamland. Now, in fact, this figure at this door is the hat, the brown hat, the red and green sweater, except the hand is glowing greenish, kind of like the hand of Vecna, with its evil glow. What strikes you from everybody in their mind, like some sort of twisted, nightmarish black gloop, slams everybody in like in the head, and you all take, those who fail take fifth. No, let's make it harder. No, it's top of the round, it's fine. 15 1-5 psychic damage. Those who save, which is Carl.
Oh, just a second. Re gets an extra 2 on his save, and Veritas gets an extra 2. So that's 16 if that helps Re.
It does
No?
not.
Okay. I tried.
And 15, and we're now rounding up for Carl to take half damage. Half rounded up.
And since it's not any relevant kind of damage, I don't get to cut it in half.
Psychic damage is funky how
Yeah.
that works.
Yeah, I know. Did the temporary hit points count?
Yeah.
Because they're just generic temporary hit points. Okay.
Yeah, they get lost in that.
So 15 becomes 8, so that's 4 points of damage. I took damage! Does it specify what type of damage?
If you die in your dreams, you die in real life. This is Freddy's rules. You recognize this, Carl. You shake off. You're first to act. You know what's going on. What would you like to do?
Well, as a bonus action, I'm going to roll the D8 again because of my unstable backlash, because you damaged me. Why is it not working? Slash. Okay, just showed up too late. 1d8. 5. What the heck is 5? 5 is whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll, before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out in retribution. Okay, but you hit me with a spell, so that wasn't an attack roll. Okay.
Naturally, it's a lair effect.
What?
Top of the round lair
I'm
effect.
sorry, we couldn't hear you.
You're very quiet.
Sorry, that was a top of the round
Yeah.
lair effect.
Okay. So of these creatures, okay, the bone thingies are obviously these things that look like skeletons.
Yeah.
What are the other ones?
Hang on, let me give some nameplates. Actually, it should be here. Let me see. Nameplate.
Not seeing any nameplates of anything.
Really? I just changed them, huh? Do you guys?
I just saw things move around. That was all.
Oh, you know what? I have to hit C. Okay, so hang on a second.
Also, for some reason, Re is underneath me on my screen, but not on the. Okay, I see. Bone Knight Freddy.
Oh, I know why. That's the problem.
Laura.
That's because I forgot you have to click a C. All right, there we go. Does everybody click a C?
Mage. And the tiny one.
Who's the tiny one?
It's a Cuisinart.
Cuisinart? Something you're chopping up.
It's a summons. It's a summoned thing.
Okay.
All right, there we go. This is really good. Now that we're set, everything's good. This way the audience can see it as well. All right.
Weird, because I'm still underneath or on top of. If I move me, it doesn't move on this. Okay, for some reason. Oh, that was weird. All right. Yeah. I guess I'll go here.
Can I spend a fate point, a luck point?
Can you what?
Can I spend a luck point? Oh, that's attack. Never mind. That's a spell. Damn it.
You could use it whenever you want, and also Carl still has a
Inspiration.
inspiration.
Which I have no idea what the heck I could use it for. But in any case, I'm going to attack.
Any roll. You can use
Okay.
it to re-roll your roll, anybody else's roll.
Okay. I'm going to say good night. I mean, bon night. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Or
right.
bonne nuit. Bonne night. And I'm going to whack him. 20.
Is that the AC?
I don't know what his AC is.
That hits.
12 damage.
Total 12 damage. Minus 12.
Oh, he's dead. Minus 12. Okay, never mind. And then I will whack him, taunt him a second time. I think I missed.
Aren't you in rage?
I'm raged, but I don't have advantage.
Because he didn't
you're
go
not
for
doing
reckless.
I didn't go recklessly.
which is good.
Oh, wait! Roll it again.
Why?
Because I have a spell for you.
A creature you can see within 60 feet of you that succeeds an attack roll, ability check or saving throw.
Oh, succeeds. Oh, yeah, never mind.
You use that as a defense roll.
Fair point.
In case I attack him. But good to know. Good to know. Good to know. You keep your reaction. Well, let's say on your second attack,
Alex.
this bone knight literally just catches it and holds it. He's holding onto your hand and with the weapon. We'll keep it there. Is something else you'd like to do?
Take it back. No,
Natural ones have consequences. I have gone crazy. Sarah, I have gone very crazy with power.
yes, he has.
Corrupted by Laura.
Yes. Who's next?
Whoever had the 19.
That would be Laura.
Yes.
Just as mentioned.
Like a undead bride dressed all in black with a black veil. Veil? Whatever.
Veil.
Not veil, because that's the male veil.
Could still be covered in it.
Going to...
Covered in veal. Release the hounds and they'll eat her.
There's so much blood in that little corner right now that I think this is going to be a great little attack here. That's going to affect how many? A 20-foot sphere? Yeah, that'll hit all three of you, right? Oh yeah, that'll definitely hit all three of you. So, let's make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Remember if there's a
17.
Mm-hmm.
no, okay, it's only advantage on strength checks. Good. Oh, well, okay, you both didn't need the +3 you got. 7. Yeah. Constitution. Roll back up.
So only half of it, yeah. So
Yeah. Carl, you take the full 36.
80 damage. Whew.
The rest of you take half of that. As this, all the blood here just explodes in another boil of, and get hit with this necrotic spell energy. Yes, she just is a master of blood magic.
Ouch.
Yeah. Let me check one last thing. Oh, wait. Am I still on? There we go. Veritas, how you do?
Oh, after you, immediately after you take
I have
damage
33
or fail a
points
saving
there.
throw while raging, you can use your reaction to roll on the. Oh, no, sorry, that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for the actual on the table. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll, never mind. That wasn't an attack roll, was it?
Let's call it. No, it's not an attack roll. No, it's
Okay.
it's the spell thing that she does, which, by the way, I get to recharge. Roll d6. On a 4, 5, or 6, she immediately gains that ability back. Luck is in your favor. All right. That was Carl's turn. Then Laura. Veritas, it is your turn. How does it feel coming back into the game?
Was this a dexterity saving throw? No, it was a constitution. Damn it.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. Good call though. Good call.
What?
I say good call. Good call. Good call. Checking that because yeah, that's important. I should get closer so that you guys can hear me better.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 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 I'm pissed.
What's your
Should kill
HP at right now?
50.
50.
That's more than twice as much as I got.
Yeah. Because I have 33 points of damage. I've been I had to actually use the calculator to.
There's a little bar. I don't know. I mean, on my side, I could keep track of it because if you keep track of it in the game, it'll update. Hopefully, update here too, but doesn't matter. All right. It is
Okay.
your turn. Bonus
I,
action.
there's no place for me to go, obviously. So I want to.
You would get advantage on the attack on the bone knight in front of me.
Yeah, I want to do that.
You want to attack, hit them with sneak attack, and then hide, which you can do. All of those things you could do afterward. Okay.
That's exactly
So you have. I
just
think that gives you
her.
advantage on. So roll with advantage and get your sneak attack. 29 will hit his AC. Will surpass his AC.
If 20 does, 29 should. Well, technically it's 32. Uh,
For
22
a total,
damage.
For a total of 22. So minus 22.
And he's still up.
Yes. These guys are
And
they're these guys are while the others are spellcasters, these guys are the meat.
so I want to go hide.
Can you move your character? No? Okay.
No, I
Do
can't.
you want
Somebody
to
moved it.
I'm moving it for you. Let's say
Okay.
up, left, down, or right. Where do you want to go?
Um, up.
Up. All right. I'm gonna put you here. Roll me a stealth.
Please. Natural 20.
She's invisible.
Whoo!
Not just that, you find the spot, and this is very important. You find the spot not covered with those runes and the blood of these rats. You're almost like avoiding it. It's got this sort of purplish glow, and in the same dream sense, you start getting that same feeling like this isn't right. This is a that dream sense tells you don't touch any more blood. In fact, like you still have some covered on you and you're doing your best to like quietly hide it off of you. Which is good because Freddy Los. 5, 6. Hide your sticks. I don't know. I can't remember that in rhyme. 7, 8.
Guard your dicks.
No, it's hide your sticks. I don't know. I can't remember. I can remember. Whatever.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, close the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, do it
I
again.
can't remember the Freddy, even though like I'm embracing him right now.
Okay.
First things he does is he snails slow, like blades across the chalk and blood and walls as he's moving forward. You hear it in your heads when you're like looking around and you glance back over. Oh shit, he's invisible now.
And he's making noise with his claws. Okay.
He sure is. I think he's, in fact, why don't I just, like, I'm going to be a little bit fair and see if I could. Let's see, where is it here? Oh, I can't do it here. Can I do it here? Yeah, there we go. Greater invincibility. I become invisible. Oh, and not just that. I get to do claw attacks on you. Let's pick Karl.
Does he show up to my glasses?
We'll find. No, of course not. Not unless they have true sense.
I have no idea what they have with them listed anywhere.
All right. So I'm just. The claws are gonna just
Miss
do like a
horribly.
playful slice on you.
They missed.
With you hear like going right by your, and then a few seconds later, like as you're twisting around trying to hear it, you hear the whisper from your left ear, and another strike from your right. As you definitely use
Missed even
your
more.
senses, and like your eye, your glasses, you're adjusting like thermal, invincibility, light, magic. It's just going through all of these, and all you hear is the slicing as you're quickly just trying to avoid it. I think that'll end Freddy's turn. And while all this has been going on behind your back and using that opportunity, I think the Bone Knight is going to attack you now, because it's the Bone Knight's turns. And he has multi-attack. And even though you can't see it, you are flanked right now, Karl. So even though you didn't do a reckless attack, Los doesn't care.
Second one hits.
For a total of
23, so 12.
as the second one comes at you and does the same thing.
Just a sec before that, that guy takes
Yeah, do your reaction shot.
1d6. If you attack me, you take damage. You take 6 points of whatever it was called. Force damage.
His clavicle blows off, and a whole bunch of bits and bones start chipping off of his armor and underneath it. But
does it release my my axe?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because like it had it, and with that, it finally strikes down on you, and the other one comes down and uses the same thing to hit you twice. I mean, we're gonna wear you down. 17,
Missed.
18?
Missed.
Missed. As you're now being flanked by these. Okay. Wreck.
Well, so you can play that game.
Disappear.
Oh no, not me. That guy. This guy gets to disappear.
Oh, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna.
No creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it is on the target's person. Okay. Oh, that is tacky.
So can I cast that again with Quicken Spell on myself?
Roll me the quicken. I don't think so, but roll me the quicken spell, because I think it has like you got to go one and then show me the quicken spell wording just to make sure.
Okay. There we go.
And 2 sorcery points to change the casting time.
No,
To a bonus action for this casting.
no, because there's very specific like There's specific wording how you can't. In fact, how can I put this? When you cast a spell as a bonus action, and when you're casting 2 spells, even in a turn, even though it's a quicken spell, it prevents you from doing 2 of the same level. So you have to do one the next level down.
I also gotta concentrate on both of them, I believe.
Yeah, that's one of those issues.
Fair. Yep. In that case, I'm just gonna use that quicken spell to do this. And there's a wall now! Like,
What is your normal DC? Because I know it's not 14.
70.
17.
But they have to interact with it first before they can even roll it.
So
So
where's the
there's
wall?
going to be a portcullis coming down in from the roof, like this wall of iron down like I can draw it. Yes, like here.
Cutting off. Like, I'm not trapped here with you.
And then I'm
you're
gonna move
trapped
there.
here with me. Gotcha. That's the next of your movement.
Yep.
You got it. Okay. Top of the round. We're gonna have another lair effect.
Carl's first.
No.
Not if
Everybody,
she's using
lair
legendary
effect
actions.
lair effect means it happens before top of the round. And I think we're gonna make this a little bit more difficult.
Oh, piss off.
No. Welcome to this adventure against Los. Let's roll with disadvantage a wisdom saving throw for fear effects. As now
I'm no
you
longer covered. I'm not covered anymore with the.
it's just a spell.
Oh yeah.
Barely.
You would not be immune from this roll, Veritas, if that's what your question is.
Okay.
But they cannot see you, but this is just... I don't think we even needed to roll with disadvantage. As you hear, like, Los speaking...
I'm trying to think. I thought there was something when I'm raged, I'm immune to fear, but I can't find it anywhere. Well, I'll roll my save anyway. I'll probably fail it anyway. Wisdom. Poof. Yeah.
I
figured it out.
wanna spend one life
just
point
but
re-roll
okay.
Okay.
because
And
Is
she
that
gets
better?
13 because she gets a +2.
I mean, I didn't even have to ask you guys with disadvantage. I think you guys just all
Oh,
naturally fail these. In this
oh, that's true.
instance,
It's with disadvantage. You're right.
it's not really a spell. It's not really a fear effect. It's like a psychic spell damage, so it's going to be a little bit of a psychic damage. But in this moment, you hear Los again laughing in the most sinister, evil way. The fear of it grips you. Freddy Krueger, all those nightmares get to you. Speaking of nightmares and fear,
I never actually saw the movie, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
oh
I only know
well,
about Freddy through Dead by Daylight.
let's start with Veritas, who seems to be having a lot of fun here. Tell Los what Veritas fears the most.
abandonment.
And remember, to each one, the gentleman, all the allies, your number twos completely disappearing one by one by one by one. Allura, gone. Is Chance going to be next? You glance over at Kikoira, and the dread of losing just one more close friend, of the fear of just losing one more close friend, just, you can't.
And that actually is one of my bonds.
Fantastic. Re. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Tell Los what you fear the most.
Close. Close. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Being a failure and going home.
Ooh.
Nice. Karl. The betrayer. You joined up. You never spoke up during training. All that time that we invested in you. You turned your back on me at the time that I needed you the most. I will torture you in ways you cannot imagine. But give me a hint anyways. Tell me what Karl fears the most.
Wanted to be an actor. When and going out on stage in a play and embarrassing myself so badly by butchering the words or failing the actions, just failure in the moment.
Your consciousness comes back as like this pulsating effect of whatever this is fades. But let's take some damage. Re, why don't you roll me 3d8. You all take 10 psychic damage.
Ah, my brain. Ah. I do believe I need to roll a concentration check.
Yes, you do. A concentration check,
A
which is
constipation check.
what is it? It's got to be 10 or wait, no.
I don't actually remember what's the concentration check. Let me Google it.
It's got to be whatever damage you took
Yeah.
plus something. So I think it's not over 10. So just at least a 10. Hit me at least a 10.
Okay. Let me just click that.
Con save is what it's called.
Oof.
Wait for it.
Oh, right. Get it. 1d3. Yeah, two
Yeah,
more.
You made it.
All right, there you go. It's getting to you. You're this close to failure.
Oh, I failed a saving throw and took damage. Just a second. Roll 1d8.
It's a lair effect. You're gonna hit the lair.
I failed a saving throw. Didn't matter if it was an effect or anything.
Yeah. Do you get like what's
Another random thingy ability, and I can use it right away.
Let's see what happens.
2. Okay. I'm invisible. Over here.
Okay. Over where? Over there. All right.
I moved myself over there because I rolled a 2, which is the one I rolled earlier, the teleport thing.
Okay. What would you like to do with your invisible self?
Well, that'll be on my.
It is your turn, top of the round.
Oh, okay, good point.
Seduce Laura.
Given that I'm invisible, do I have advantage on this attack? She certainly can't see me coming.
Yeah, but see, we're in Los's world right now. And I say no.
And you're in the blood.
No, I'm not. The blood was back in this other room.
Yep, that's true. The blood is in the other room.
Anyways, I'm going to say nay for the time being. Actually, wait, hey, this brings up an interesting question.
Yeah, where is the time being?
You have foreknowledge that you didn't know beforehand. So the answer is she knows you be
Even
there.
though cover heavily obscure other phenomenal that would prevent sight. Oh,
Even
but
invisibility, yeah.
greater invisibility doesn't.
Yeah, it's just invisibility
Sorry.
that you can deal damage with.
You guys are level 10 now. You're battling level 10 level. Welcome to the introduction to these bad guys.
Well,
Attack like you normally would.
Go reckless. Anyone attacking you, except for Laura, is gonna have difficulties hitting you because they
Disadvantage.
don't know where you are.
That's true. Yeah, why not? Yeah. We will reclass. Reclassly attack. 21?
Hits.
13.
Okay.
And 18.
Hits.
13. I got this 13 down pretty well. Remember me, bitch.
Although Laura looks like a frail old lady, desecrated, thin, covered in a veil. When your strikes go through, it's like striking through smoke or mist. Little bits of essence gets lost and gets like a smoke becoming less and less solid with each strike. And she turns around slowly and looks you straight in the eyes.
Bonus action?
Yes.
I'm just going to touch myself.
Okay.
I know that's worded poorly, but there we go. I want the blood D3 myself.
Oh boy, it is now Laura's turn. How much health do you have?
My birth year, 63. Yes, I'm that old. That's almost my age, too.
You're younger than my father. When was your birthday again?
June.
And what was your social security number?
3.
I think the first slash hits you.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Yes. Or why would she have advantage?
She can see you.
She could see me, but why does that give her? Oh, because I recklessly, right? Silly.
Yes, you did. And we're gonna add. You know, previously when my bad guys were hitting the rats, I added 5. We're gonna add 10 on this, so you get hit for a total of 16 necrotic, 10 normal slashing damage that you could reduce 5 of.
So 21. Bring me down to 42. So you brought my birth year to the ultimate answer. Okay. 42.
And a sort of wicked skeletal grin. You know, you could barely see through the veil, and it's just like the Grim Reaper's grim of pleasure. Veritas, it is your turn.
They wish I brought Armalad.
Well, remember, I got hit really hard with that.
Psychic attack while you're still hidden.
I'm sorry, what?
With the psychic attack, even though you were still hidden, it was a psychic lair attack. But yes.
Yeah. I look to see how Rack and Karl are doing, Um, and
Yeah, there's this portcullis of what was those castle gates with the crossbars between
A
us and them.
portcullis, yeah.
and he's all the way over there. He's on
Yep,
the other side. Carl is.
Yes.
Carl is way on the other side.
I can't even get to him.
It's an illusion if this helps, and it's up to Re to story wise give you a hint or not on it.
Oh yeah, on this side, on this side there is on the crossbars reading. This is an illusion. Just walk through.
Okay. So, Veritas is going to. Are these people actually here? I want to go here.
Oh, you can move your character. Yay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And I want to, and because I know that this is an illusion, but the knights, the bone knights don't.
So you
I'm
get
gonna stay on this side
And throw
of
your dagger through the
and
hole.
throw my daggers through the wall. Can I see through the wall?
You
yeah
sure
yeah.
can.
If it's a portcullis, yeah, then no problem.
Do your thing. Throw it.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Are you going to hit Laura?
Or the bone
Do
knight.
it. Do it.
I'm
Laura.
gonna no.
Focus fire.
Because she is engaged, even if you can't see me.
Yeah, yeah.
You get an
would
advantage.
You would get the sneak attacks.
Oh. Also,
Is it
because it was just Laura's turn,
what?
I roll a d6 and a 3, 4. I'm sorry, on a 4, 5, or 6, I get my blood attack back. Not yet. Okay.
Okay. Um, and by the way, I go into places where there is no blood when I came over.
You're careful. You're being very careful. Understood.
Yes.
We'll see afterward if you want to stealth
So-
again or not. Do your things. That hits. Who did you want to hit?
Oh, I wanted to hit hit
Right.
Laura.
I want to hit Laura because she's the one that
Done.
took
Done and done. Throw. You get sneak attack damage.
24.
24. He goes into her. No blood, nothing comes out. It's almost like something going into a smoke effect, but you see it like slow down and enter in, and smoke drifts off of where her body was. It's basically you're taking damage, but she doesn't bleed because she's not really alive, if that makes sense. This is just mystical energy keeping her body positioned. And you get that same sense dream wise. This is the information that gets through to you. If she can smoke, she can die.
Smoking will
Anything
kill
else
you.
you'd like to do?
I want to try it again. I'm not going
Yes.
to hide. It's obviously,
Do it
I'm
again.
behind this.
But you don't get sneak attack on the second one.
It's fine. Yeah, you don't get a sneak attack on the second one, you just get the normal damage.
But you do get advantage.
Yeah.
Well, not that you needed it, but
That hits.
10 piercing.
For another 10. The first one. And sure of it, you do another one that, and you see that puff of smoke as it like causes damage. She turns around too as well. You don't get to see her as clearly through the veil, but you feel her eyes upon you.
Mhm.
Like one of those horror movies. She's instantly in front of you.
Do I get a
Sure
attack
do.
of opportunity when she's leaving?
Absolutely does. Absolutely do.
Chicken. What?
Do your damage.
14.
Oh, you
Nice.
rolled more than usual.
Yes, I rolled more than 13.
Veritas.
Did she go through the illusion?
Yes.
Then it shatters.
100%. 100% does. Sorry.
She saw through it and went through it. Yeah.
Well, unless she teleported, in which case she didn't go
Oh.
through it.
Did she walk through it or did she teleport?
It's that creepy effect of like something
Yeah.
instantly moving up at like insane, unhuman speeds that no human being could do.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
that.
And save was successful anyway.
I could get there in one turn. What's your problem?
And she's going to multi-attack you. You're probably gonna die you now. So sorry. Here we go. 15
I
and
have
12.
uncanny dodge. Remember that.
Oof.
You need it. What's your AC?
My AC is 16.
Well,
So
she
miss
just
and
killed-
miss.
Even though that startled you, you're this close as this whip just barely misses.
Yeah.
And the second one, snap, inches from your face. A little bit of blood splatter hits the wall behind you.
Allora.
Oh, how did she move? Okay, never mind. It wasn't her turn.
Yeah, it's her reaction basically.
Oh,
It's her
Legendary action.
Yep, that's exactly what that is.
what?
Freddy.
Legendary action.
Yeah, you get that. You get those when you're a bad guy.
Ah.
That's why I decided to become a bad guy on so many characters.
She has to use her feet because it's a leg end area action.
Yeah, you have to use a feat for it.
Very good. Okay, Freddy.
Right?
Yeah.
Feel a hand on your shoulder, and then a whisper. You're going to go home now. It's very likely these claws are going to go straight through you and kill you, but let's see what happens first.
Yeah.
Oh,
Crit?
natural 20.
Oh wait, I can react to that.
You can with the yes you can. Okay, so that makes yes you can. Your reaction sure does.
That made all the difference in the world.
Ah, yeah, I'm dead.
Don't you have your mage armor?
These
It only gives me 14 AC.
4 claws stick out of your chest as you look down, and you saw it coming. You dodged. You completely. When you turned around and like, no, you're not gonna get me like that. It's too late. They were already there. Veritas. In front of you, you see Rek with this the Freddy Krueger hands, as behind them appears Freddy Krueger, but it's Los's face now fully revealed. You're next. Also, Karl, I think you no longer are invisible.
I'm still concentrating on it. No, just kidding.
As these bone knights start closing in on you, Veritas's attention is brought forward I think it's time. In fact, I think we're just gonna cut through to the fun parts. Now let's just these two bone knights converge upon Karl, who is now exposed, and you can see now he's taken a lot more damage than he should have been take that he should be. Every strike has been hurting him as these bone claws start going to town. Bam, bam, bam. Another one lost. And Los, Freddy Krueger, with the nails, chalkboards coming closer and closer. You've been looking for me. Here I am. You wake up.
Bob Newhart strikes again.
All three of you are in that inn that you came to investigate. It's the night. You had dinner. This is just that tavern. You're in bed.
Why are we all in bed together?
No, your own separate beds. You wake with the start as like Rel, looks down to see if he was really just like killed off. Karl is just been taking pummel after pummel. The last thing you remember is just bones, bony hands going after you, obscuring you, and then waking up here in bed, sweat drenching. Veritas, same thing in a start. But in your hand is that gold coin. And I think that's where we're gonna end this episode.
What?
I think this is a good spot.
We didn't find it. Well, isn't the title Trail of Truth? We didn't find the truth.
But we got the trail.
We have the trail. And
To coin a
The
phrase.
trail of blood.
oh my God. I was gonna die.
Well, this is a taste of what's to come. You are all level 10 now. Shit is real now.
So, unlike that TV show about the rather large family where it said 8 is enough, 10 doesn't seem to be enough either.
No, it doesn't, to be honest. Not with those.
Not against that, anyway.
Not with the amount of hit points I have and the amount of damage that's being,
That was painful. We need one more
that was
frontliner.
special. You had a boss fight in the second episode, Froggy said.
Gotta introduce the bad guys early when they can still defeat us handily.
Yeah. There we go. I've got something. I don't know. Do I want to spoil the surprise?
I don't like surprises.
Hmm?
I don't like surprises.
I don't like surprises. All right. I'm not going to win the surprise. Thank you for participating through that horror-ish episode. Obviously, I'm working out through certain shit that... but also, this is what Los has been being built up to, He's been like, this is the bad guy. This is the ultimate dude, and you guys are level 10, and I've got something special. Give me 1 second. I'm going to introduce it right now.
Uh-oh. Please keep your pants on this time.
Oh, my goodness. Fine. Zip. All right, there we go. The Curse of Strahd.
Oh,
We have that.
No. Oh, no, you didn't.
Here it comes. It's the Curse of Los. My own style. I'm just going to use this Flesh and Bones, and I purchased the campaign portion of it, so It comes with maps. It comes with world. So this is my very first DM session that I ever did was it was Curse of Strahd, but my very first one ever. I mean, this is like an advanced level shit. But this is, I mean, I tuned it to my style and tuned it, so you obviously it doesn't matter. This is gonna be fun. Well, I hope you guys had fun, even though I terrorized you guys.
Oh, it was great. It was. I had so much fun.
I really like trying to beat the crap out of Laura, sorry, Lara.
Well, and I have a vengeance now, revenge thing with Los and Laura. As you can
Laura,
see
I'll be back.
from my you saw Carlos,
Yeah, yeah. And oh, this is gonna be fun. So, Froggy, I hope you enjoyed it too. And Sarah Fox,
If she's still listening. I don't blame her if she's tuned out.
we're playing next week, right?
I hope so.
I think so. I don't think I have anything.
I have
important.
reserved the time slot for this for next week at least.
There's a
Following week is Easter for us.
Yeah, do we want to schedule that one as an off? If you want to do an Easter holiday.
For Easter
Yeah,
weekend.
let's do that. 'Cause
So
it's a
next week
family
on
thing.
schedule, the week after that, not scheduled, and then we're gonna get John,
Then we'll get John back.
and then we can have two frontliners.
And that way I'm glad that we're scheduling that now because of the fact that I am going to probably go to Georgia or North Carolina for Easter. So
Okay, let's go into my calendar.
But just to double check, then we're not doing next week. We're gonna do the
Next
after.
week is
we're doing
No, next
we're
week is
doing
yes.
next week. Next
Got
week
it.
we're doing it's the week after.
The 19th is the one
Got it.
that we're taking
Super
off.
awesome. Super awesome. Perfect. All right. Cool.
And if we're playing next week, delete this occurrence. If the weather's nice, I will actually have to leave at a regular time, so like 5 o'clock, which would be like 9 minutes from now, when we normally end.
Okay.
well
Is
anyway.
that
So
overnight?
next week we'll have the game on schedule. The week after that we'll take a break, and the week after that back on schedule.
With John.
Hopefully with John.
With
Hopefully.
John. So my
Okay.
idea, I think now, since we're gonna have Re, I think he's a good reason now to stick around for the campaign.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna change the character.
And same with Veritas.
Again, you could you could play whoever you want at this point.
Okay.
You could become personally involved. You could send any one of your characters.
Just out of amusement's sake, what level would Chance be right now if he's running this outfit? I know I can't bring him. He's not mine anymore. You've stolen him away.
He's at the same level as Jericho is.
If we were to fight, if you were to bring him, which is a possibility, maybe is a possibility. I'd maybe
Froggy
drop
says
him down with access to stuff and old age and things like that. Maybe level 10.
Froggy says he's 21.
Otherwise, I mean, I like to keep it nebulous, you know.
No. I just thinking because he's running the place, he would be like a
Yeah, but
clearance level at least 15.
this is not anime. He's leading, not adventuring. So he's not leveling up so much as he's building a resource base.
I'm just checking. Yes, he was level 10 when we finished off last time. Yeah. What the hell? According to this, he's carrying 300,000 pounds.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, right, because it's all in gold. Never mind. Over carrying capacity. No
Overcarrying.
shit.
Well, magic I'd say maybe like 16, close to 18. I think I might introduce, well, some other high level characters, now that everybody else is gone. But I'm looking forward to next week then. And the Curse of Los. Mm.
O's.
Good,
Spaghetti
Los.
O's.
You want to know what I thought was going to happen?
Tell me, please.
Okay, the guy pays with a Los coin, right? So I thought we were going to start off taking him like that's why I was hoping he was coming down to the basement with us. Take him aside and find out where the hell he got it.
That'd be too easy.
I
Yeah.
know. I know. I was like,
Because when you said there's not going to be any fighting, oh, okay. We will interrogate you. We have ways
know
of
how-
making it.
I tried to make the introduction with the bartender was a little bit weird, right? Something was off, but you couldn't quite place your finger on it. Like, and I kept on saying like this, almost like a dream is like things are like just slightly off, little by little, building up on. Fuck yeah, this was good. I'm gonna smoke some
yeah,
more
that
of that.
was good.
Whatever that was, I'm gonna have some more of that for next week. Anyways, y'all, this is fun coming back and doing sessions. Thank you all for playing.
Yeah, we missed you.
I'm really happy.
Yeah, we
being
missed
with
you.
guys
Yeah, we
again.
did miss you. So
Thanks for being such good sports for me to just like fuck with you like this.
that's true.
Thank. Go
If
ahead.
somebody goes into, excuse me, the that greater invisibility, which presumably is a magical effect,
Hmm.
could I have used something like this as an action to figure out where they are?
Because you have that, and that's a cool thing.
Location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet.
Yeah, I think yes. Yes, and I'd probably
No,
give you advantage to be where they're to, or normally would be like, hey, you know where they're at, but still striking against an invisible person melee.
yeah, but I couldn't strike them anyway because this is an action.
Yeah, but right, but you could point out for everybody else.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, and because you have, I mean, I like to be like, even though this doesn't specifically fit here, let's make it work so that it's not a wasted ability.
Mhm.
That's my style anyway.
Mm.
But we're level 10 now, and we're playing Curse of Strahd, and a lot of Curse of Strahd is me telling you no. So be prepared for a lot of no.
Oh no.
How about
Oh no.
you say no, and I say I have this ability? Because you know I can play that game.
That is, you know what? I try to give everybody what they want, and I know that you like to play that game, and I like to give that to you because that's how you have fun, and that's fine with me. So
You say
Well-
no, I say no. No to your no.
that all works perfectly fine until it's time for the pay the heavy price, in which time it's even better because no really means no, and that works you even more, and it's lovely. But for the most time, it'll probably work. And I look forward to you being like, no, I got this thing. All right. I guess it's almost that time, guys.
Yep, I do believe this.
It's time to say goodnight.
Oh,
I will
and
say
in
it
this
in my
case, it's-
old language
Yes.
of the ancients.
Bonus
Bonus.
nachos?
Bonus nachos.
Bonus
Bonus
nachos,
nachos,
allihopa.
y'all.